Hooray! You got your offer accepted, you tendered that bank draft for your deposit, you started a subject removal period for your financing inspections, but now you've done those inspections and you want to cancel. Or you've done the financing and you want to cancel. What should you do? So that's what full disclosure is all about. Alright, so believe it or not, this is actually pretty common, but the good news is that the residential purchase agreement really does protect the buyer to back out for almost any reason within that subject removal period. So if you get under contract and you do your inspections and you find something that you're not even willing to take credit on and you don't care if the seller fixes it, you get cold feet, you changed your mind, you lost your job, I don't know, something happened that made you want to change your mind. You can get out of that and keep your deposit. So many buyers have said to me, oh my gosh, I don't want the seller to keep my deposit. I want to cancel this deal. Well, guess what? If you want to cancel and you're within that subject removal period, let's just say you had a 7 or 10 day period. If you're within that 7 or 10 days and you decide to cancel it, you can do it. You can just say, oh, I didn't get my financing, or something in the inspection. It depends on each situation, but really, you as the buyer can choose to cancel that contract. Now, it doesn't mean the seller can just cancel it on you. It doesn't happen that way. So if the buyer wants to cancel, all they have to do is do so within that subject removal time frame. And you get to keep your deposit, because your deposit is sitting in the real estate brokerage of your buyer's agent's company. And so when you give that to them, it's kept there safely. The seller doesn't get it. And when you decide to cancel, the brokerage is going to give you back that money. Can you imagine if we just sent that deposit right to the seller and then you're like, okay, well, I'm within my contingency period, I want to cancel, and the seller could just keep your money. So that's why we keep them in the brokerage trust accounts. It's a third neutral party and it makes sure shady stuff doesn't happen. Okay, so now you decide to cancel after you've removed all your subjects, which means you have a firm deal. You've removed your financing contingency, you removed your inspection, your title search, etc. Well, now you're at risk of losing your deposit, but not to fear, you actually have to go through arbitration still. If you decide to cancel and you have a firm deal in place, the seller can work with you on that. They can either decide to go through arbitration, mediation, and try to keep your deposit, or you can figure something out between the two of you in mediation. So either way, I just want you to know that that's the reason that why in Vancouver, we keep the money in the real estate brokerage trust account, and typically it's 5%. That way, if you choose to cancel, the seller can't keep it. It has to go through the trust account of the real estate brokerage, and it gets back into your pocket as long as it's within that subject removal period or your financing subject period. So if you have any questions about this, I know it seems a little bit overwhelming. You probably do have questions about it. Comment below, send me a DM. I'm here to help. And as always, I appreciate you subscribing and liking, and I love making these, so I'll see you next time. Bye for now.